Good morning. Please rise for our national anthem. Thank you for removing your caps. I'm honored to present Emerald Ridge High School senior Darren Spigner, who will perform the national anthem. Our anthem will be performed in American Sign Language by Cassie Adams, Megan Hayter, Sydney Newman, and Olivia Schwartz.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Hey! Great job. Well done. Thank you, everyone. Graduates, you may be seated. Welcome to Emerald Ridge High School's 16th commencement ceremony. While this is a milestone moment for our soon-to-be graduates, it's also an exciting time for you, parents, relatives, friends, and community members, as you've seen these young people grow into the amazing young adults sitting before you today. In addition to our 492 graduates and thousands of proud family members and friends, I'd like to recognize your elementary and junior high school principals. Glacier View and Ferrucci Junior High Schools, Shaw Road, Ridgecrest, Wildwood, Sunrise, Hunt, Pope, and Edgerton Elementary Schools. Escorting these fine principals is Assistant Superintendent Casey Cox. On behalf of our parents and all of our graduates, I would like to thank our principals from Region 1 and offer our sincere appreciation and thanks for their contributing to the growth and success of each Jaguar graduate. Additionally, seated directly behind our seniors are many of our district leadership team members who support the work of our schools, in the students and community of Emerald Ridge and the Puyallup School District. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Tim Yeomans and the school board directors, Chris Eyrig and Michael Keaton. Unfortunately, can we give them a big hand, please? Welcome. Unfortunately, our Chief Academic Officer of Region 1, Dr. Christine Maloney, is unable to be here today, but please welcome Chief Instructional Leadership Officer Vince Pecchia, who will be standing in for her today. Vince, will you please introduce our guest speaker the senior class has selected to give our commencement address?
Thank you, Principal Hampton. Each year, the senior class has the opportunity to select someone to deliver a commencement address during the graduation ceremony. As you can imagine, there is no higher honor than to be recognized by students and asked to deliver this address. This year's commencement speaker is Mr. Jeff Coleman. Jeff started the aviation program at Emerald Ridge when it first opened in 2000. He is a successful commercial pilot and flight instructor. He holds an airline transport certificate and is a licensed airframe and power plant technician, or also known as an aircraft mechanic. We are so fortunate to have such an accomplished and beloved teacher at Emerald Ridge. Please help me welcome Mr. Jeff Coleman to the podium.
Well, good morning. Before I begin, I want to take a moment to thank Dr. Pecchia, Mr. Kevin Hampton, our principal, our administrative team, my ERHS colleagues, our school board members, and Superintendent Yeomans. And I want to welcome and thank you, our parents, educators, and the Emerald Ridge graduating class of 2017. If you'd indulge me for just a moment, I'd like to ask every parent, aunt, uncle, friend, or other significant person who has helped to push, pull, sometimes drag, and coax this senior class across the finish line to please stand. And now, seniors, I would ask you to stand and give these fine folks a resounding round of applause. You can be seated. The fact that you are all here today is a clear demonstration not only of your love and support, but more importantly, it reflects your strong commitment to education, our community, and the successful closing of one chapter for these students and the beginning of a new one. At Emerald Ridge High School, I've had the opportunity to teach about a subject that I truly love. My experience and background in aviation began in aircraft maintenance and flight operations. My professional journey into teaching really happened by accident. Before stepping into the classroom, I spent many years standing in the driving rain all night long, changing the fuel nozzles on the engines of the mighty Boeing 747. And I've flown instrument approaches in the middle of winter, in the wind, the turbulence, and the snow. But as some of my colleagues have heard me say, nothing could prepare me for the silence and stone-cold expression of 33 intelligent, quiet, and discerning high school students staring me down after the bell rang on that first day of teaching. I will never forget it. Believe me, you had better have your A game if you want to be a successful high school teacher. If they smell blood in the water, things have the potential to go south rapidly. Even having the opportunity of witnessing the birth of my own 2 children was less traumatic. If you ask my wife, Karen, and the doctors, they'll tell you, once I regained consciousness, I really came into my own and made a valued contribution to the delivery process. Thankfully, with a lot of hard work and support, I survived and have continued to teach. Many of those individuals who are somehow placed in my path and surrounded me with support continue to do so to this day. Throughout my teaching career, I have continued to remain active in the aviation industry because I want to share my passion and excitement with students. I want to help them prepare for their future, give them the necessary information to make intelligent and positive choices, and most importantly, an opportunity for every student to experience success. We're fortunate to have a district and community that supports and understands the need for unique programs at the high school level. In Puyallup, we are strategically located amongst many civilian and military aviation enterprises. I'm sure a large percentage of our parents, friends, and other relatives in attendance today are a part of and or represent those businesses and military operations. Together, we convey the very finest examples to our children that determination and hard work can lead to careers and lives that are both meaningful and rewarding. I too have been extremely fortunate to work with colleagues who have mentored me and students who continue to inspire me in my professional journey. You know, as pilots and aviation professionals, we fall into a classification of individuals who speak, act, dress, and conduct ourselves in a certain way. I believe it's important to take a few moments to explain some of these idiosyncrasies so that you might better understand the intent of my remarks, and so that those of you who must exercise tolerance around us can do so successfully. For example, we like leather jackets. While driving, we nervously scan the instrumentation of our vehicles, waiting for the first sign of mechanical trouble or failure. We like watches or any electronic equipment, even though sometimes we're not even really sure how to operate them. We like to wear sunglasses and quietly look at things. Most of the time, it's like wearing them at night in Western Washington, but we still do it. We hold a universal belief that the movie Top Gun is the finest example of cinematic excellence ever produced. And it's really a metaphor, a calling, if you will, that describes how we must live our lives. We say words like alpha, bravo, Roger, Wilco, negative, affirmative, niner, and unable, with the lowest voice we can muster whenever we can. We are goal setters and lifelong learners. As aviation professionals, we compare and contrast the individual components and aspects that make up a successful flight operation to the trials and challenges of our lives. Class of 2017, today I challenge you to do the same. Forgive me, I can't see anything here. When first asked to speak at this commencement ceremony, my initial reaction was a combination of fear, anticipation, and wonder. What would I say? And how could I add value to such an important and special day? My immediate thought was, I could just say no. It would certainly be a lot easier. Well, that was short-lived. As I continued to consider Senior Alex Norris's request, I reflected on what an honor and privilege it's been to work with him and the rest of the parents and students of this senior class. Throughout each day, we have an infinite number of choices to make that change the trajectory of our lives. Sometimes the results of these choices are comprised of delays, cancellations, and frustrations. In my classroom and in my home, I try to model to our students, parents, and my own children the importance of facing challenges head-on. And in spite of the many choices that you will make, typically it's the most challenging ones that leave the greatest impact. Today is the day that we get to celebrate the culmination of many years of hard work, discipline, and choices. Seniors, as you look down the long and winding path that leads to your future, I challenge you to find your passion. That is, I realize, a somewhat overused phrase, but I encourage and challenge you to give it meaning in your lives. Every one of us knows an individual who is not happy with his or her life or career choice. As adults, most of us spend more time at work than we do with our own families. Never settle for the easy road. Choice is the key word. You truly have it. As graduating seniors, you sit before us all with unlimited power and potential. You have the majority of your lives in front of you. What you do with that power and potential is your choice. Regardless of your size, shape, faith, or socioeconomic background, I promise you this: you are not random. Each and every one of you were chosen from the stars in the sky. There has never been anyone quite like you, and there never will be again. I encourage you to make the most of the gifts and talents that you've been given. Graduates, take a moment and look at each other. Believe me when I tell you, you are staring upon the faces of greatness today. The next time you see your elbow partner, that person may be the researcher who finds a cure for Parkinson's disease. The first astronaut to step on the surface of Mars, or the teacher who will make that critical, lasting impact on your child or children. It's exciting to think about. Something I tell students in my classes is that extraordinary people wear pants. My students often give me a confused look and say, "Mr. Coleman, what are you talking about?" What I mean is these people are no different from any of you, but they have learned to seek their passion, apply discipline, work hard, and make strategic choices about their future. These individuals strive to strike an appropriate balance between their career and family. And trust me when I tell you, it is a lifelong pursuit. A successful flight operation or mission is no accident. It is a carefully planned and choreographed series of events that culminate with a predictable and safe outcome. It depends on the input of many subject matter experts who must contribute a critical element to the plan. It is a team effort. No individual can accomplish it in its entirety. Once the plan is executed, it can become interesting. The flight crew must utilize skill, experience, and sound judgment to modify and adapt to a fluid environment. As your family members, friends, and educators, we can no longer determine your course or destination. You, as young adults, must now take on that responsibility. We have done our best to prepare you for the uncertainty of your flight. There will be challenges, failures, and diversions. You must lean on your training and judgment to shape your outcome. As Commander Mike Metcalf, call sign Viper, once said, a good pilot is compelled to always evaluate what's happened so that he or she can apply what's been learned. Up there, we got to push it. That's our job. Graduates of the class of 2017, Today, I compel you to do your job. Find your passion. Push until you fail. For the learning there is much more meaningful than that which occurs with quick success. Never settle for average. Pitch for the stratosphere. I can't see. Seniors, I congratulate you and your families on this very special day. I thank you for allowing me to play a small part in it and wish you all the very best of luck in the future. Emerald Ridge class of 2017, the chalks have been removed. The needles are in the green. You are cleared for immediate departure.
Let's give Mr. Coleman another big hand. Well done. At this time, I'm pleased to introduce the Emerald Ridge Concert Choir under the direction of Mr. Kurt McKee. We are extremely proud of the arts at Emerald Ridge, as well as the numerous contributions of this senior class. Perhaps you've had the opportunity to see award-winning paintings and photos at the fair last fall, or were entertained by the orchestra and band during the school year, or were fortunate enough to secure tickets to Fiddler on the Roof in March. Our Jaguar students have performed dozens of times throughout the past year and received many honors and accolades. Please enjoy their final performance of the year on this momentous occasion, The Road Home. Thank you, Mr. McKee. A fantastic performance. Never ceased to amaze us. Good morning, Emerald Ridge, class of 2017. Again, I would like to welcome all of our Jaguar family and friends. I'm proud Principal Kevin Hampton. Puyallup School District Leadership Team, principals past and present, and Mr. Jeff Coleman, our very own Top Gun. It is with great pride and joy that I stand before you today, accompanied by our Emerald Ridge teachers, assistant principals, counselors, and staff. At this time, I'd like to have our administrators here in the audience stand and be recognized. Take a good look around, graduates. The people seated here today, many of those have stood with you over the years through your triumphs and failures, your trials and achievements. This is Jag Nation, and together we are ER. As I listen to Mr. Coleman talk about his journey and life in aviation, it reminds me of something right out of Marvel Comics. What was Superman's slogan again? Faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive, able to leap tall buildings in a single bound. Everybody loves a superhero. A hero is a person who is regarded as a role model, distinguished by exceptional courage and strength. Over the past 2 years, I've served as your principal. I've watched you, talked with you, and admired you and cheered for you. The one word that keeps coming to my mind when I thought of you is hero. Contrary to the characters in Marvel Comics, heroes don't always wear capes and possess supernatural abilities. Heroes are ordinary people who make themselves extraordinary. Robert Clancy once said, "We all have the capacity to be a superhero. To become one, you just have to find your unique power or ability and exploit it for the greater good." The cape and mask are optional accessory, but a kind heart is essential. That super strength and resilience I've seen in you is not a product of spending hours in the weight room or training up on Jag Field. It is a product of having a kind and compassionate heart. This can be seen in countless hours of service that you've given our community, the random acts of kindness that you've carried out on our campus, and the compassion that you've extended to those who are hurting, struggling, stressed out, and anxious. The great superhero Hercules said, "A true hero isn't measured by the size of his strength, but the strength of his heart." And your heart, class of 2017, is strong, Jag strong. Just like superheroes, you have achievements and abilities. Let's share some of these amazing accomplishments, the Emerald class of 2017. 46 seniors were awarded over $100,000 in scholarships. That's amazing. 24 senior athletes have signed letters of intent to compete at the collegiate level in their sport. This graduating class has contributed over 10,000 community service hours to our community. 7 students have earned a varsity letter with the Puyallup School District. The fact that you're all sitting here today is a huge accomplishment, and one that should make every person sitting in this stadium today extremely proud. Your high school diploma is the key that will open your door to your futures. You may recall Franklin Richard, one of the Fantastic Four superheroes, said, "The door is more open than it appears. It separates who you are from who you can be." As I listened to many of your senior board presentations, I've been impressed by your post-secondary and college plans. These plans are further evidence of your bravery, courage, and strength. Soon you'll be walking through that door that leads you to your future. When you do, don't ever forget who you are and where you come from. You have the heart and speed and strength of a jaguar to carry you through the jungle of this life. Another one of my favorite superheroes, Batman, once said, "You only have your thoughts and dreams ahead of you. You are someone. You mean something." Batman's ally, Commissioner James Gordon, said, "You are going to make a difference. A lot of the times it won't be huge, it won't even be visible, but it will matter just the same. So I say to you, be who you want to be. Don't let anyone stop you. Don't let anyone shut the doors. You are who you're supposed to be, because when you are who you're supposed to be, you are superhuman." In that discovery, magic happens. The Flash, another great superhero, said, "Life doesn't give us purpose, we give life purpose." And now, Jags, you have all that you need to confidently enter the door that separates you from who you are to who you can be. You have a Jag heart to guide you on your journey, Jag courage to help you face your fears, and Jag strength to embolden you as you chase your dreams. And finally, never forget the one truth that will forever define who you are. Once a Jag, always a Jag. Thank you. And now, will the class officers please join me on stage? Let's do this. It is my pleasure to introduce Senior Class Officer Alex Norris, Casey Laux, Lauren Dale, and Josh Emanuelson for their final address to their classmates, friends, families, teachers, and mentors.
Welcome families, guests, staff, and 2017 graduates. My name is Lauren Dale, and I am the Senior Class Secretary. Today, June 17th, 2017, marks the start of a new adventure for all of us. The young girl who once aspired to become a princess or the first female president, or a spirited little boy who dreamed of becoming an astronaut or a professional athlete, still live within us, no matter how much those dreams have changed. As we have grown not only in our education, but as individuals, we have altered those childhood dreams into lifelong goals. It is now our time to take all the knowledge we have acquired and use it as a platform for our lives ahead. We walk across this stage today with limitless opportunities before us. For some, those opportunities include obtaining a college degree, joining the military, or continuing a family business. But for others, it may be traveling abroad or joining the workforce. No matter where life takes us after today, we will continue to experience the joyous moments and the difficult times the world may throw our way. My fellow graduates, I encourage you to face your future with an open heart. Take in all of the happy moments, as life is too short to waste any minute of them. Always strive for excellence in everything you do, no matter how big or small the task may be. Never allow something to steal the passion out of what you love, for it is our passions that drive us to our individual success. And always surround yourself with those who inspire you to be your best self. Be proud of all that you have accomplished up to this moment, seniors. You truly deserve the celebration. But be even more excited for the opportunity that awaits you. Here's to the beginning of the rest of your adventure.
I'm Josh Emanuelson, the class of 2017's treasurer. People tell us that our past does not define us, that it is dormant in our present. They forget that the past includes the good times, bad times, and everything in between. The past is what shapes us, and we have a choice to view our past as mistakes and failures or as an opportunity for learning. Those who see the past as full of failures are content with those failures and are quick to quit. It's these people who have not gotten far in their life and are obviously not sitting in front of you today. When seeing the past as a learning experience, you are striving for the best possible you. It's then that these experiences can create us and make us unique. We are being celebrated today as the class of 2017, yet this does not accurately represent the fact that we have all had our different and individual struggles along the way. So don't allow your past to be in the past. If we do not allow our past and our present, we will never grow within ourselves. When we were all in kindergarten, we were terrified of what might happen to us at school without our parents. Our heroes weren't with us. Now, we are in a similar situation. Wherever next year may lead us, some part of us doesn't want to leave home. Everything new in life is scary for one reason or another, but the past can be our mentor, teaching us lessons on how to deal with the future situations. We are prepared for a future because of our past. So rejoice in the seasons where you don't know the outcome. Know that these trials will soon become our past and become our best memories.
Good morning, families, friends, and graduates. My name is Casey Laux, and I'm the Vice President of the senior class. 1,081 days ago, we took our very first steps on the campus of Emerald Ridge as young and anxious sophomores. That day was full of new possibilities, and the road to graduation seemed unimaginably long. But standing here today, I can say that those 1,081 days went by faster than we could have ever imagined. Of all of the books read, the lessons learned, and the friendships made have led to this day that we never thought would come so fast. Now that we are here, our futures stand brightly ahead of us. As today celebrates both our past and our future, it is also a day to remember the memories that will be with us forever. From cheering on the football team as they redeem their title as city champs, to celebrating our year at senior prom. From creating art on the auditorium stage to showing our spirit on Jake Field. From starting our year watching the sunrise on that clear June morning to watching it set during our final hours as high school seniors. We have shared countless moments as the class of 2017. Even as we walk across this stage today, we will be creating one of our most lasting memories yet. Although these moments are small in time, the influence that we have had on each other is what makes these memories truly unforgettable. When you look back on your high school years, you will never forget the teacher who helped you discover your passion or the friend who never left your side. These memories that we have created would mean nothing without the people that we have shared them with. No matter where we go from here, we will always be connected by this school, this class, and these memories. So hold these memories close, but take what you've learned to go create even greater ones.
Good day, my fellow classmates and distinguished guests. I am Alex Norris, the senior class president, and we are gathered here today in celebration for what we have been working towards for the last 12 years. This is also a benchmark for the future onwards on what we will do with the diploma we are about to be handed here in a few moments. These last 4 years have been the most critical of our education careers so far. All of us were at different junior high schools our freshman year, and once we came to Emerald Ridge sophomore year, we came together as one class, the class of 2017. Every one of us graduating here today all have different hopes and dreams. Yet every one of us graduating here today are all receiving the same exact piece of paper with which we will set out into our futures with. We must use this diploma to the extent of what it is intended as, and that is a stepping stone. No matter what our plans are for after this day, whether it's a 2- or 4-year university, the military, employment, or spending time abroad, apologies if I left anything out, we have the capability to attain whatever it is we want to do. If there is one thing that I can leave with you here today, it is that you must live your life with no regrets. You, and only you, control your future, so make the most of it. And so, my fellow classmates, ask not what your future can do for you, ask what you can do for your future. Finally, Finally, I bring us to our class motto, and it sums up what my fellow senior class officers and I have been talking about, and that is, our lives are before us, our pasts are behind us, but our memories are forever with us. Thank you, and I would now like to welcome our proud principal, Kevin Hampton, back up here to speak.
Thank you, Alex, Casey, Lauren, and Josh. Can we give them another big hand? You guys are fantastic. You did a great job. Our students here this morning are ready to embark on some incredible journeys. They have acquired the knowledge and skill to go and enter the world and make a difference. Some of our graduates here today have chosen a career in service. They have chosen to begin their life after high school serving their country. Could I please have all of our soon-to-be graduates who are entering the armed forces to please stand and be recognized? Thank you. This morning, I'd also like to recognize the seniors seated here today who will not only be receiving their high school diploma, but also their associate's degree as well. Can I please have all the graduates who are receiving their associate's degree as well as their high school diploma to please stand and be recognized? Good job. Emerald Ridge High School is fortunate enough to have a number of young people from around the world join us as students for the past year. These foreign exchange students have graced our halls and enriched our lives. It's been a pleasure to welcome them into our Jaguar community. They are forever part of Jag Nation. At this time, I would like to invite our amazing counselor, Mr. L.G. Guerrero, Mr. L.G. Guerrero and our exchange students to please come join me on the stage. We'll be recognizing and representing them with the Puyallup School District Certificate of Attendance in honor of their time spent at Emerald Ridge. Representing the country of Sweden, residing in Puyallup with host family, the Swanks, Eric Hallgren. Coming to us from Spain and residing with the host family, the Dars, is Alex Trombini. Thank you and congratulations. Best of luck, safe travels as you return to your home countries. Before we begin the presentation of diplomas, I'd like to make several requests and announcements. In order to give each graduate his or her moment in the spotlight, as well as respect that he or she deserves, we ask that you remain throughout the entire ceremony. Perler's Photography Studio is on hand to capture each graduate as he or she receives the diploma and to record the ceremony. We provide this service because we are unable to allow parents or friends onto the infield to take pictures during the ceremony. You are under no obligation to purchase the pictures, but should you choose to do so, each senior was provided an order form during practice. One is also available in their diploma envelopes. At the conclusion of the program, and after we celebrate with the ERHS Victory Song, our concert band and wind ensemble, under the direction of Mr. Scott Fry, will play a recessional march as the graduates file off the field through the VIP tent and towards the carousel. Family and friends will be able to meet their graduates there. Diplomas will be distributed next week, Tuesday through Friday, from 9 to 2 in the Emerald Ridge main office. As I finish my announcements, Dr. Yeomans, would you please join me at the microphone? That moment has finally arrived. Superintendent Yeomans, as representative of the school board, it is with pleasure and pride that I present to you the 16th graduating class of Emerald Ridge High School. I hereby certify to you that these students have successfully completed all requirements for graduation set forth by the state of Washington and the Puyallup School District. They are eligible to receive their diplomas.
Well, this is an amazing and beautiful day, is it not? We want to take the opportunity at this moment to thank Mr. Coleman for his excellent remarks and the fact that he took the opportunity to have our graduates thank all of you. We want to take one more opportunity right now for our graduates to stand and thank the people that supported them before we get to see the diplomas. Would you please stand and say thank you to those who have supported you along the way and on the journey. We appreciate you. Please be seated. Director Chris Eyrig and Director Michael Keaton are here with us today, and it is my honor as superintendent of the Puyallup School District to say these words. By the power vested to us, the Puyallup School District, by the state of Washington, the graduates of the Emerald Ridge class of 2017 are now hereby presented for the receipt of their diplomas. Great job.
Graduates, please prepare to receive your diplomas. Reading the names this morning are Mr. David Rosedal and Mr. Jesse Case.
No promises there. Ryber, right? Riley Danielle Ryber.
Michaela Lynn Fernandez.
Alexandra Janae Shook.
Audrey Marie Danielle Fernandez.
Chloe Nicole Swain.
Samuel Stewart Trahan.
Naomi Rachel Pierce.
Kayla Monet Lindquist.
Jessica Jean Ann Rice.
Alexa Marie Sheehy.
Brinlyn Xenia Herbert.
Sarah Elizabeth Wurtenberger.
Tatum Elaine Marshall.
Megan Esther Guthrie.
Molly Catherine Cuddy.
Sharon Yoonhee Kang.
Miranda Michelle George.
Logan Patrick Swank.
Michaela Lauren Schwing.
Jeffrey Allen Jackson.
Riley Marie Nelson.
Mackenzie Whitney Van Horn.
Lindsay Brooke Weber.
Isaac Paul Atwater.
Savannah Marie Webb.
Jeffrey Ronald Widener.
Mariana Beatrice Mejia.
Michaela Marie Rink.
Anna Michelle Watzik.
Jane McDonald.
Anna Marie Brandt.
Lauren Ann Dale.
Tyra L. Henderson.
Joshua Cole Emanuelson.
Taylor Nicole Lesky.
Casey Christine Laux.
Lauren Ann Platt.
Alexander James Norris.
Andres Almeo.
Gabriella Elizabeth Orellana Malagone.
Berwin Rusiana.
Emily Madison Ramirez.
Tayden Olson.
Jasmine Ernesta Valdez.
Justin Martin.
Abry Nicole Wilson.
Alakdeep Singh Boparai.
Ian Asher Reed.
Brian Joseph Rusiana.
Peyton Allen Reed.
Gurinder Singh.
Esmeralda to Tsunami Rivera Vargas.
Eric Trofimovich.
Itzayana Soltero.
Brittany Janelle Bonet.
Matthew Lee Porter.
Caden Rory Max Flanagan.
Kevin Patrick Quirin.
Andrew Thomas Knoll.
Vienna Marie Mattis.
Jacob Stephen Herder.
Cheyenne Alexis McPhee.
John Michael Rice.
Jared J. Mahoney.
Jake Engler Roten.
Kyle James Billings.
Cameron Thomas Hazuka.
Brianna Raquel Holes.
Kelly Ann Bowen.
Kaylana Nicole Corpus.
Miranda Abney Douglas.
Miranda Nicole Haig.
Madeline Velasco Latoc.
Nick Lowell Dodge.
Gina Marie Martinez.
Kevin Edward Jasitis.
Kashmir Lovable Smith.
Connor Jacob Morgan.
Emma Christine Adams.
Ian Gage Grant.
Cameron Ann Dickerson.
Benjamin William Dom.
Cassie May Adams.
Aiden James Anderson.
Mackenzie Ann Wilshire.
Colin Andrew Swanson.
Caitlin Lee Urbanic.
Jacob James DeLaverne.
Alexis Morgan Frost.
Rafael Luis Capilli de Ocampo.
Caitlin Savannah Frost.
David Jared Eidler.
Alexandria Michaela Justice.
Alicia Yoon.
Sydney Ray Coy.
Deani Olivia Ellsworth.
Sydney Alyssa Lynn Newman.
Dominic Dimitri Xavier Choi.
Kylie Megan Cohen.
Kayla Eileen Prash.
Sawyer Christian Stutz.
Emily Laura Adams.
Adam William Brands.
Ariana Imani Tucker.
Colin Patrick Dolly.
Mahogany Lachelle Townsend.
Cole John Ellery.
Rashawn Michelle Flint.
Cody Anthony Andrus O'Connell.
Adam John Arnold.
Drew Riker Simmons.
Caitlin Paige McGee.
Chana Chad Sarachum.
Ashley Nicole McKee.
Joe Wiedner.
Evan Robert Bullock.
Michael Dylan Winker.
James Russell Hook.
Brian Darnell Wortham.
Grant Edward Montgomery.
Emily Rosemary Matting.
Kyle Keith Cook.
Jillian Renee Ramos.
Lance Evan Slicko.
Kelsey Lee Perry.
Isaac Giovanni Flores.
Bailey Alicia Kennedy.
Justin Nathaniel Hecht.
Daniel Ryan Gregory.
Brittany Ann Iverson.
Chase Michael McGuire.
Kara Rachel Hockenstad.
Deshaun Price Johnson.
Lauren Hope Irie.
Andrew Boston.
Caitlin Ann Stoll.
Grayson Kimball.
Kyler Carl Dennis King.
Curtis Christopher Guimon.
Jared Weldon Reddy.
Logan Jeffrey Skoda.
Lauren Jesse Livingston.
Levi Randall Sweem.
Haley Anna Polifox.
Gage Robert Hansen.
Erin Elizabeth Schuler.
Dominic Michael Lopes.
Cassandra Renee Englehart.
Josiah David Calido.
Hannah Jean Thompson.
Spencer Lewis Leatham.
Mariah Jordan.
Russell Charles Johns.
Hannah Nicole Lynn.
Tobias Emmanuel Wheeler.
Caitlin Elizabeth Reddy.
Pedro Guadarrama.
Alicia Brooke Cooey.
Jared Michael Vogel.
Caitlin Elizabeth Greenfield.
Jade Lee Crasula Novesta.
Allison Lucille Blankenship.
Uriah Anthony Bodane.
Brandon Scott Bennett.
Quinn Alexander Zilli.
Annalise Rose Calido.
Kevin James Stewart.
Susanna Patricia Cruz Martinez.
Brandon Sungjun Saloka.
Tristan Chase Weiss.
Jason Christopher Cassins.
Carissa Brooke Wagner.
Matthew Gregory Benjamin.
Reagan Ashley Hyrup.
Kyle Brandon Stalkop.
Taylor Ashley Prouse.
Jack Edgar Sarton.
Mackenzie Lynn Hayward.
Caleb Roger Walter Goodspeed.
Chloe Joy Reschke.
Tevin Michael McLean.
Casey Nicole Ramirez.
Kyle Gordon O'Brien.
Kiana Nicole Elizabeth Yan.
Kate Marie Dove.
Devon Lontez Foy Capro Medina.
Trinity Monet Daniels.
Yerli Naselli Benitez.
Aaliyah Monet Williams.
Maria Jose Diaz.
Sierra Nicole Williams.
Marvin Williams Jr.
Tim David Miller.
Ray King David Oriana.
Ashley Joe Kuchira.
Francisco Isaac Capelli Rivero.
Rose Marie Jensen.
Sean Nicholas Frazier.
Douglas Kent Wegner.
Alec Joseph Brewer.
Aaron Ross Avila.
Jose Ibarra.
Lindsay J. Gregory.
Bree Lene Selden.
Brittany Nicole Doye.
Julio Cesar Cruz Rocha.
Brooke Christine Holston.
Eric Rios.
Trenton Nicholas Tucker.
Rigo Rubalcaba.
Spencer Michael Young.
Brandon James Taylor.
Jonathan Parker.
Angela J. Miles.
Zachary Preston Flores.
Sierra Alexis Howard.
Cole Walsh.
Misha Wagner.
Christopher Ira Hartsock.
Rontrell Parker.
Emma Therese Wheeler.
Jordan Trent Orsburn Thomas.
Rafila Azalea Marcella Rowett.
Caleb Andrew Kieram.
Ashley Faye Michelle Charpentier.
Grace Ann Jeffries.
Skylar Renee Boisvert.
Noah Robert Carr.
Abigail Christine Reeves.
Valerie Inez Lampman.
Rochelle Valore Axton.
Scarlett Bethany Benkavich.
Eric John Miller.
Janet Marie Lampman.
Cassidy Ann Kuchera.
Justin Leigh Mahan.
Caitlin Rose Wiltsey.
Ryan Thomas Penders.
Lindsay Madeline Prozelic.
Eric Michael Baril.
Derek Anthony Derricks.
Fiona May Zimmer.
Mason Logan Behrens.
Trevor Jacob Harrett.
Monty Azur.
Megan Victoria Alicia Hayter.
Cordell Anthony Fields.
Joyce Rebecca Arnold.
Gabriella Penfield.
Jesse Q. Cruz.
Maria Nicole Muniz.
Mike Joseph Sawyer.
Ariana Sandoval.
Nicholas Vicente Stockwell.
Richard Matthew Edgel.
Brianna Bailey.
Alexandro Fernandez.
Charisma House.
Stetson Dion Jones.
Nicholas Alexander Bell.
Brandon Michael Williams.
Morgan Renee Dixon Howell.
Alexis Tara Rivera.
Olivia Renee Patricia Schwartz.
Dakota James Nagler.
Vance Richard Millage.
Raymond Gomez.
Jaden McKenna Gabouche.
Daniel Mendez.
Sophia Marie Leidy.
Michael Thomas Widener.
Kaylina Maria Quezada.
Tyrese Myron Holmes.
Aries James Micah Ortega.
Ryan Michael Burr.
Nathaniel Douglas Swalling.
Joseph Headley.
Aaron Thomas Cup.
Jacob Connor Blade Critchfield.
Quan Chun McCoy.
Tristan Ray Perucci.
Daniel Bryant So Gochina.
Jamal Michael Harris.
Xavier Allen Shalini.
Gavin Jeffrey Santee.
Riley Patrick McLean.
Rainy Arnolfo Basul Labaretta.
Tristan Hudson.
Christian Isaiah Maldonado.
Raven Beutler.
Nikayla Jade McClure.
Cecilia Lakin.
Sunperun Chan.
Jennifer Benitez.
Jason Paul Yetitaya Sau.
Maria Bailon.
Violelai Fakawa Savelio Xavier King.
Joey Krask.
Bradley Austin Elliott.
Austin Mahan.
Abigail Ray Davis.
Aubriana Louise Whalen.
Emily Christine Noble.
Kaylee Jean Grovseth.
Alexander Cruz Aguinaga.
Andrea Valentina Mendoza.
Dylan Michael DeMatia.
Savannah Jean Borja.
Michael Ryan Mays.
Andy Sanghan Park.
Daniel Joseph Keller.
Ronald William Burke.
Joseph Anthony Wilson.
Haley Nicole Pacta.
Jaden Thomas Sartain.
Harrison Ryan Spensley.
Brendan Richard Piper.
Blake Daniel Petrie.
Carly Marie Sargent.
Austin Wayne Whited Nelson.
Riley Catherine Traub.
Isabella Juarez Santos.
Matthew Joe Blasco.
Sydney Yvonne Shuery.
Jared Anthony Sheffer.
Marissa Delyn Schuler.
Joshua Kentrell Madden.
Christian Patrick Teal.
Caitlin Ashley Jones.
Samantha Ann Carmen.
Adriel Bryce Callaghan.
Mariah Lynn Mayer.
Michael Troy Thompson.
Nicholas Leaf Erickson.
Megan Elizabeth Adams.
Emily Ann Dara.
Haley Ann Walker.
Jonah Vincent Rink.
Carolyn Elizabeth Watson.
John David Shear.
Kendra Nicole Tabor.
Jared Michael Jones.
Brooke Taylor Lamb.
Ching Young Yap.
Robert Daniel Villagomez Carr.
Jaya Morgan Smith.
Riley Charles Kunsel.
Audrey Lynn Berg.
Karina Natividad Alejandre Urbano.
Whitney Rose Gear.
Jacob Owen Hosier.
Savannah Alexandra Stone.
Nia Raja McGrath.
Matt Gifford.
Christina Isabel Reiner.
Clay Keller.
Haley Nicole Mock.
Cal Thomas Kistner.
Christopher Paul Jones.
Connor William Morford.
Jennifer Castro.
Nathaniel Pascal Gary.
Cecilia Jasmine Garcia.
Sandra Diaz.
Jade Simone Knowles.
Austin Gailey.
Jasmine Renee Hardy.
Dawson D. Palmer.
Jasmine Marie Anderson.
Matthew Finley Doty.
Samantha Reagan Kuhlman.
Connor Matthew Wellington.
Adam Samuel Nielsen.
Avery William Johnston.
Tanner Jonathan Snyder.
Dawson Reed Miller.
Matt Giovanni Mancini.
Adam Michael White.
Rebecca Marie Davis.
Kim Marie Jones.
Matthew Kimball Grendel.
Sean Robert McGinty.
Audrey Chalmette Gardner.
Jedediah Thomas Hamill.
Jonathan Edward Husaric.
Darren Ezekiel Spigner.
Sydney Schramm.
Edgar Rene Conde Jr.
Casey Lindsay Renee Bradley.
Aaron Jung Cho.
Camry Ann Wentz.
Jacob Paul Schmidt.
Taylor Sierra Walker.
Mary Christine Mann.
Katie Stickle.
Stacy Che Young Kim.
Noah Daniel Thomas.
Jonathan Edward Pitts.
Brendan Robert Carlson.
Cameron Douglas Schaub.
Justin Robert Yacobazi.
Lainey Marie Gibbons.
Tyler James Haugen.
Jeremy Van Ordway.
Cole Robert Lane.
Noah Kaumakana Malani Vea.
Alexander Thomas Reed.
Nathan Alejandro Romero.
Josiah Matthew Bozich.
Skylar Marie Lowe.
Benjamin Mark Woodbury.
Erica Ann Hines.
Caitlin Elizabeth Barlow.
Haley Ann Morehouse.
Alexander Scott Hayes.
Sarah Kim Fleetwood.
Jake Montana Suboon Huang Trigg.
Caitlin Noel Cunningham.
Leah Johanna Graff.
Ariana Rose Lane Partlow.
Greta May Donaldson.
Austin K. Skilton.
Julia Ann Bowman.
Blake A. Zampardo.
John Brian Mers.
Sebastian Enberg.
Brian Hernandez.
Sydney Nicole Kenga Tudalea. Excuse me,
James McFarland.
I think that was Tudela. Sorry, Sydney. Austin John Carey. Caffey.
Zachary Jake Grennan.
Thomas Guzman Goodwin.
Dawson James Dravis. Austin Blake Weitzel. Tristan Russell Hyatt. Cameron Eugene Donahoe. Kobe Jacob Williams. Matthew Jean Alexander Padilla. Carissa Lynn Morrison. Jacob T. Weiler. Amber Renee Gooden. Diana Elizabeth Gutierrez. Victoria Vika Polishchuk.
Thank you, Dr. Yeomans, Director Eyrig, and Director Keaton. Would the elected leaders of the senior class of 2017 please join me at the podium once again for the last portion of this morning's ceremony.
For one last time, will the class of 2017 please stand? The senior class of 2017 will now move the tassels of their motorboards in unison from their right to their left, signifying our bond at commencement and marking the official moment of our graduation from high school. Okay, Jags, on the count of three. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you very much. This concludes our ceremony. Let's give the class of 2017 a huge hand. Great job, Jag.